The 22nd October week commencing. No news here. 28th, 29th, Thursday and Friday. So 28th, 29th, especially 29th is heavy on news. FOMC, federal funds rate, so the interest rates. That's something obviously you definitely want to observe now because the clocks are also changing this week. It's gonna be a little weird, ajib basically, because and the Mondays normally a little bit weird because Monday is the first day of trading and they will take that first day. Don't think the times are fixed by this. Normally it's Tuesday. By Tuesday, I've noticed the times are finally back into sync. So even though I think what will happen is it says 9:30, but it's actually 8:30, and then what the behaviors I expect at 9:30 is actually going to manifest at 10:30. So easiest way is if I just simply use this. Um, so the electronic trading to regular trading. If I just use this, this will tell me clearly which one is the true 9:30, so to speak. Because from my experience last year, they do take one day to completely update here. So Monday is messed up basically in terms of time, and I it's back into sync. So that's basically just some general stuff. Now, specifically coming back onto my charts here, you can see that uh, that was also just a failed attempt to entice the retail to short. Like I said, I wasn't completely on board with the short idea just yet, although I did favor it over the long idea because of the shift here, but then also the following week after that was closing. So this week closed way below the Navox, yes, but this week was a little bit of a wild card itself. I wasn't too sure because yeah, while it's still not taking the high out just yet, but it's still not showing signs of going down. So look, it's closing way above premium. It's also these two Navogs completely being disregarded. Well, not this one. This one here completely disregarded. Try to close this here. So again, mixed signatures I was getting. The only thing pro uh of it going down is close below this 50%, but that in itself is insignificant when it's closing all the way here where it could have just closed here. So that again just told me 50-50. This is still not said to be the high. Most likely won't be because they always like to fuck with people. Do this, everyone's going to short and then just get higher. So this is why I don't like to pick the top. Never. So we're just going to continue our policy of not picking the top and we're just going to keep seeking new liquidity. Now, the thing is, as I was also mentioning, whenever it starts to do this, especially it's generated equal highs and then just basically as soon as you see a lot of the moves where it looks like it's going to go down, it keeps going up, and if it keeps happening repeatedly, then it might mean it's going to go down. Now again, I'm not really too fussed about that. I couldn't care less about that actually. As long as it moves, I can get my target and I can just be out. So I'm not really holding. So I'm not really too fussed about that. Yeah, I do like to know it because it does make your analysis a little bit easier if you know with a great deal of clarity what direction it's likely to take. But it's not pivotal or a deal breaker. So looking so far, I can see that we're opening in deep premium. Have a large Nawag as well. And the fact that we're in premium, yeah, that can suggest, okay, with I want to say about 50% probability that yeah, it can go back into the sell side, the BISIs, and maybe if we're lucky here as well, into the Nawag, at least the top portion of it. Okay. Not guaranteed at all, but we do have a huge liquidity void that it can absolutely want to go in. The thing about Monday is it's a wild card. It can open and it can just start to tear off into the abyss, basically, which is this premium side where there is no fixed historical high. We literally don't have anything that we would use as a so-called resistance. So it's pretty much long it, keep moving, trailing your stop loss, and just hope for the best. As you know, normally I don't like to. I like to full pull on Mondays, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing, unless it would show me with a great deal of clarity, breakaway gaps and a sizable sell side raid. Then if it does a market structure shift up and I long it, and I've taken the bulk of my profits off, then yeah, I might just leave one portion off just to see what it does. With a Fibonacci extension, we can draw standard deviation lines here, see how far it's gonna project that move upwards. The range But then again, nothing is fixed on a Monday. It's always going to be I'll see what it does. It'll open up. It'll show me, and then I'll go from there.